Let's first take a look at Kyriana's beam routine, and then we'll talk about any of the deductions that she might have received. Time to rewind and break it down. Kyriana starts out with her mount. Her legs are nice and straight. And as Kyriana takes this first step, you can see that she's flat-footed. So we're taking note of the footwork. Kyriana goes into her handstand. And it's hard from this angle for us to tell if she made it to vertical. And as Kyriana comes down, you can see that her toes are not pointed the whole time. So that would be a deduction. So Kyriana goes into her full turn, and you can see her balance check there. She also had some body posture errors. So those are both deductions for that full turn. Kyriana goes into her back handspring. And she has a fall there, so that's a 0.5 deduction. But we can see in her back handspring that her legs were not straight all the way. She didn't have much extension. Her feet weren't pointed. So those are all deductions just from that back handspring. Kyriana does a pivot turn. You can see that small balance check there. So that's a deduction. Here Kyriana does a tuck jump. She had nice hip closure on the tuck position, but her feet are not pointed, her legs are not squeezed together, so those are some small deductions there. She does a split jump, and you can see that she has some form errors. Her feet are not pointed, her legs are not completely straight, and her body posture is off, so those would be deductions. She does a changement, and we look for a tight upper body and straight legs, and you can see there's a bit of softness in both, so that would be a deduction there. Kyriana does her dismount, and you can see she took that step on the landing, and then she didn't get a lot of height off the beam, so that would be a deduction as well. And earlier we talked about her footwork, and so we'd take an overall footwork deduction of 0.1. Kyriana received an 8.475 for her routine, and that was with the fall. Kyriana can work on her footwork as well as tightening up her body position to eliminate those balance checks, and that will help her score. Great job, Kyriana. That was a solid routine.